What does it really take to run a successful online business? A great business idea? Sure. Good marketing skills? Definitely. A strong internet connection? Well, that just goes without saying. But there are other skills as well that will help you to operate and grow an online business successfully, including some ones that don't get a lot of attention, and those are the ones we're going to be talking about today. If you're new here, I'm Kari, and I'm a business operations specialist. I help successful businesses with messy metrics clean them up so they can get simple, accurate information from their data, enabling them to grow more quickly and more efficiently. So let's start off with your role. As the CEO of your business, you have to act like one. And I'm not talking about dressing the part or having that CEO level of confidence and attitude. These are still important, but when I say act like a CEO, I really mean how you're investing time in your business. As CEO, you need to work on your business, not just in it. Working in your business means tackling your regular everyday work. Things like providing the services you offer, creating the products you sell, or doing other behind-the-scenes work that's all wrapped up in your deliverables. For a professional photographer, for example, that might look like going to locations for shoots, editing photos, or styling a photo shoot at their studio. For a social media strategist, that might look like creating graphics, evaluating metrics, or meeting with new clients. For an online course creator, that might look like running group coaching calls, creating new course materials, or building out a funnel to sell your course. This is the work that your business is known for. It's what you market to potential customers and clients, and it's what you and your team do together as you execute on the tasks that need to be completed. In comparison, working on your business should be your most important job as CEO. This involves higher level activities such as strategy, planning, goal setting, vision casting, and the like. In this aspect of your role, you want to make sure you're keeping your vision and goals in mind when making decisions. It looks beyond your own ability to just get stuff done in your business and looks to the contributions that you can make to grow your business over the long term. So many online business owners started their businesses because they were good at delivering a particular product or service. And as that demand for that product or service grew, they ran into the end of their capacity and realized they just didn't have any additional time in the day to take on more. And as those tasks take up more and more of your time, it is so easy to slip back onto the hamster wheel of task completion, even as you grow a team to alleviate the strain on your time and free up margin. Those team members can help to give you back your time, and this time can be used for planning, setting overall goals for the business and for each department, strategizing your next best steps so you can serve your clients and customers at the highest possible level. Exactly how you work on your business depends on what you do and where your business is right now, but it does typically involve CEO level decision making, prioritizing your vision, and utilizing your time to keep the business moving forward in sustainability and growth. So please avoid falling into a daily routine that doesn't allow you that crucial CEO time. Time to work on your business lets you see what can be improved and how you can scale to find success. Now, if you've seen one of my videos before, you know I couldn't leave systems and processes out of the loop. Systems and processes are essential for running and growing a successful online business. When implemented well into your business, they enable you to increase your efficiency, productivity, and stability. Imagine one task you do for your business repeatedly. It could be paying your employees or onboarding a new client. Let's say you don't have a system for either of those tasks, which means you always have to remember exactly what's included in your onboarding process, making it really easy to forget a step or forgetting to send a document. Or maybe you're paying your employees manually and it's taking an unsustainable amount of time to review their hours and to set up payments for each person in your company. Instead, what if you outlined every single step of your onboarding process, created a checklist, and created templates so that they could be used in the future for new clients? Then someone else on your team could handle onboarding in the future. Or what if you invested in a payroll tool or software that helped you review your employees' time and scheduled instant payments on a schedule that you choose? These are just examples of how systems and processes can do so much for your online business. A system for each of these tasks would help to ensure the task gets done the same way every time and helps you to achieve the same result every single time. It saves you time trying to remember what to do next, and it frees up your time as CEO, allowing you to focus in on the tasks that only you can do. Creating systems may feel like an extra task to add to your already full plate, but trust me on this, there is so much freedom to be found in the stability and dependability of a business built with solid systems and processes at its core. Next up, let's talk about hiring. An online business on the rise can't be run successfully alone. As amazing as I know you are, there is simply just not enough time or energy for you to do everything yourself. And when you try to, you run the risk of burnout. That's why hiring at the right time is so crucial to running and growing your business. You need talented and capable team members who really understand what your business does and why. People who work well with you and your clients or customers. And the biggest thing to consider, an alignment of core values. As a business owner, it is very likely that your personal core values will stream down into those for your business. And I can't underline how critical it is to identify those core values, write them down so you can really solidify them, and then use them to guide your decision making in your business. Even if someone doesn't have the exact skill set that you're looking for, but they do have a core values alignment, they'll be a much better long-term fit for your company. Skills can be taught, but values are unlikely to change over time, and a mismatch there can cause an unnecessary amount of tension. And just as important as hiring the right people is hiring them at the right time. If you hire too early, you're wasting resources that could be budgeted elsewhere in your business. And if you hire too late, you could lose clients or customers due to poor service or low quality products. Are you wondering if it's the right time for you to hire in your business? Here are some good clues to follow. If you need to move non-essential tasks off of your list of responsibilities, if you need to add specific skill sets to those that you already have on your team, if you're turning down clients or new opportunities and you need more capacity to enable you to hit your growth goals, or your clients or customers aren't being served consistently with excellence. Remember, hiring doesn't mean you need to bring on a full-time employee. Consider all of your options and what's best for your budget and business when it comes to bringing on contractors or employees, and how many hours a week or month you'll need support. Last but certainly not least, you have to know your numbers in order to be able to run a successful business. And when I say numbers, I mean data, metrics, information that tells you how your business is currently performing, as well as how it's been performing and how it could perform in the future. And while stepping into your role as CEO, building a team, and creating systems and processes tend to be popular buzzwords in the digital marketing space, it's knowing your numbers that is the best kept secret when it comes to running your business successfully. You can't manage your business or make decisions for its future if you really don't understand how it's doing right now, and your numbers can give you that information. So what numbers should you be tracking, you might ask? Well, the data you choose to track and analyze will depend a bit on your business and your goals. For example, if you want to know how much you're making and whether you can afford to hire another team member, you'd want to evaluate your financial data, looking at metrics like gross revenue, profit, and monthly recurring revenue. If you want to know how effective your marketing campaigns are, you would want to look at things like email conversions, cost per lead, and funnel conversion rates. I recommend making a list of all of these kinds of questions that you hope to answer when you're looking at your numbers. These questions will help you choose which metrics to analyze so you can avoid getting overwhelmed by all of that data. If you're not sure what information to gather from your data, I have a resource that can help. Please download my free guide, 5 Questions Your Data Can Answer For You, which I have linked in the description below. This guide will help you discover what you can learn from your data and how you can use what you find to make better business decisions and make them more confidently. Now, I totally get it. Being a business owner is hard. We entrepreneurs all want to run successful businesses, and to do so, it's really important that we're open to understanding where our strengths and weaknesses are and learning to be better. I hope this video inspires you to make changes or take on some new opportunities you've been considering lately, and that these 4 secrets will help you to become a stronger leader and a more confident decision maker for your business. And remember, if you want to begin tracking your business numbers more consistently, my free guide, 5 Questions Your Data Can Answer For You, is linked in the description box below. Please don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss my next video. Thank you so much for watching.